understanding how to do that. And then I'll also show you some things that you can do inside of ChatGPT. Let's say, for instance, like, Brie, I don't even know my brand colors, fonts, and things like that. I'm going to give you a prompt today that you can do inside of ChatGPT in order to help you think about what your brand kit would represent and what it would mean, right? Even if you don't have Canva Pro, there is an option for you to just build out your brand kit and still be able to use your colors and just being mindful of your fonts, okay? So let me do a quick check-in. Hello, everyone. Welcome in. Sofa Luxury's already got her notes out. I love it. Hello, Afro. Thank you, Miss Cherise. Hey, Valerie. Hello, hello. You have Pro Perfect. Thank y'all for grabbing y'all daily heart means. Okay, y'all ready to get started? I got the live stream going. Like I said, this replay will be on my YT at the Digital Queenpreneur for about 3 days, but it will permanently be housed inside of the DQ Canva Academy, okay? Hello, team. All right, so first things first, this is Canva. If your Canva homepage do not look like this, that just means that you do not have the updated, uncharted. Thank you so much, Be Digital, for the heart puffs. Good afternoon, Crystal. If you don't see this, it just simply means that you do not have the updated. What happened? Hold on, y'all. Okay. You don't have the updated Canva. They will start eventually pushing this out and rolling it out more to everybody. But this was the most recent update that they did during, y'all, I forgot when that was now. What was that, April? I think it was April, that they did in April. So now what has happened is, before they did the update, we didn't have a Canva AI. As you can see, they still have it marked as new. The only thing we had going across this home screen was these buttons that you see here. Mine is sheet, mine is photo editor, because those was not a thing. And I don't even think video was an option up here, to be honest. So the setup is a little different, okay? So the question that I used to get asked the most was, what happened to Dreamlab? Drop a 1 in the chat if you know what Dreamlab is. Drop a 2 if you don't. I have Canva Pro and got my new updates. Perfect. Hey, Brittany. Drop a 1 in the chat if you know what Dreamlab is. 2 if you don't. Let me reset this goal while y'all doing that. Set as goal. Thank you, Miss Cherise. This. Oh, look at me. I'm fast with it now. Look at that. Okay, we got a 2. We got 1s. Good afternoon, Latricia. Hey, Cynthia. Okay, we got another 2. Okay, perfect. So Dreamlab is a place inside of Canva that you can create your own AI images. I use Dreamlab to create, we did coloring pages yesterday. I do my stickers in there. I've created like the realistic stock images inside of Dreamlab, and all of this is housed inside of Canva, okay? So in order to get to Dreamlab, if you click on this Canva one-on-one that's at the very top, Canva one-on-one, Canva AI that's at the top, you would then select create an image. So Canva AI, create an image, and you will now be in what we used to call Dreamlab. If you do not have the update, you want to see across your home page a rainbow that says create an image, or on the left-hand side panel, instead of saying Canva AI, it will say Dreamlab, okay? Good afternoon, Miss Judy. So once you get inside of here, this is where you can create images. You can create coloring pages. Like I said, I like to do icons and stickers in here, especially if I'm creating something and I want to make it very unique versus using the elements that Canva have. I can create my own. We use this also for planner covers, journal covers. Like I said, realistic images, digital illustration images. The sky is the limit inside of Dreamlab, and they have came a long way with their images. So with Canva Pro, you have 500 credits every month. It does not roll over. It resets all the time. So this right-hand corner number, I'm at 487. Every time you use one credit, it generates 4 images. So you do the math. That's a lot of images and things that you can create simply right here in Canva. Okay, if you have Canva free, I think you get about 25, but that's still a lot. So far, Fridays and Saturdays, 12 p.m. Eastern time, but I am going to sprinkle in Tuesdays and Thursdays at the same time. If I do anything outside of that, I try my very best to communicate it to the DQs via email and things like that. But 12 p.m. Eastern time, Friday, Saturday, with me trying Tuesdays and Thursdays as well. Hello, it's Lush. How are you? Hey, Shanice. Don't forget to tell the people. Okay, yeah, I can tell them later, Brittany. Thank you. And I need to tell the Telegram that too. And I need to check to make sure that it's legit. Hello, I just see you in another live. Is it Shariza? What live was that? Courtney's, my Canva bestie. Hello, thank you so much for being a part of my live. Can you do? Yes, I have been doing them and I will be trying to do more of them later, lives because of that. But I will let you know that I do have the replays that will be available. And for those who join the Canva Academy or inside the Canva Academy, you get even more hands-on assisting, coaching, teaching from me. But yes, I will be doing some sometimes. Thank you. How long have July will be 2 years. The end of July will be 2 years. And we just celebrated 400 plus DQ members now. So where my clap button? Bring it back. Where is my hold on, y'all? They done took away my sound effects. Bring it back. So I'm excited about that. I'm doing good. Okay. Yes, I heard when you mentioned you were going live at 12. Oh, thank you so much. Hey, Tisha, Miss Brenda spoke about you on her live earlier. Oh, thank you. She's so sweet. I appreciate that. That means a lot. I will be joining this coming weekend. We will be ready for you. We'll be ready for you. Hey, Shay. I love that. Thank you. See, that's how you want it to be. People speak about you when you're not in the room. I love that. Hey, Brother Corey. Okay, so like I said, this is Dream Loud. This is where you can describe the image that you want. Style is just literally the style. Do you want it to do smart style, which means that Canva is going to pick the style that it thinks fit based on your prompt? Or do you want creative or moody? Do you want more vector, pop art, stock photos, sketch with a black and white? This is literally what the style do. It sets the tone and the feel for your image. Okay. These numbers right beside is what we know as aspect ratio. I'm a tall boy. What's up? This is your size. Doing the size is very important because when you go to create things, then you don't have to do as much editing and dragging and stretching of your image. So if you know you're creating something for social media, you're usually going to do a 1-1 because it's that square look, right? When we create our journal covers or our planners, we use a 3-4 and etc. So if you're doing something that's horizontal, you would do a 2-1 and you keep going, okay? So we're doing Canva one-on-one today, Tisha, on Fridays, 12 p.m. Summer school is in session and it's Canva one-on-one. And it's perfect because spring semester, it was before the update. So now summer semester is after the update, okay? So that is how you're going to navigate to Dreamlab. Also, under that same option, Canva one-on-one, you're going to notice that there's an option for Design for Me. Design for Me is a good way for you to use Canva's AI to help you create things, right? So let's say, for instance, you're creating for social media. And one of the things you wanted to create was an Instagram post, okay? Up here, you do a describe the post. Oh my goodness, Social E, what is that? Thank you. Oh, and somebody subscribe. Hold on, y'all. Wait, wait. Dav, digital dollars. Thank you, y'all. Stop. Glad you came on my FYP. That's what I wanted to learn. Perfect. Hey, Miss Debbie. Perfect, perfect. Yes, she did. Oh my gosh, y'all. Get it together, Bree. It's okay. Get it together. Wait, y'all, take an intermission. I need Canva 101 for small business brand creation. Yes. And it's so funny you say that because I told them their assignment after today's session is going to be brand kit. So we're going to talk about that as well because it's so important for small businesses to have brand kit because it literally keeps up with the uniform of your products and especially your marketing materials, right? So you're in the right place at the right time. I love it. So you can describe your ideas, bring it to life, and it's going to fit it and associate it with what you filter on. Okay. This is some different ideas that they give you down here below of different things that you can create. So it just starts to get your brain going like, ooh, I can do this. So, ooh, I can do this. A lot of people use it to do their logos, presentations, travel vlog, real estate listing, promote a product, and it all depends on what you filter on. Okay. So, like I said, this is the presentation, this is marketing, and everyone has its own like drill down cards and invitations and logo. So you're using Canva AI to help you create the design. So that's why it's called Design for Me. And this is under Canva AI. Okay. I have to join. We're going to be waiting for you at the door. I love it, y'all. Okay, so this saves me a lot of time. And sometimes I'm gonna be honest with y'all, as y'all can see, I started using this myself because it keeps your recent chats. And the one thing I like about it is even thank you for the heart me, Miss Stacy. Even if it's not exactly what you want, it literally gives you the foundation in the ideas of, ooh, this makes me think about this, or let me just change this color, change this font, move this around. But you're not starting from scratch, right? Love Canva real bad, Miss D. So you're not starting from scratch. So this is what that design for me would do for you, okay? Also draft a doc. If you go to type, there's different things that it can help you with. Blog posts, if you need to do a pitch, a summary of something, social media posts, an outline, a description. Y'all, the sky is the limit inside of here. Okay, so utilize these features and it really helps get your brain going utilizing Canva AI. Code for Me, which is my, well, Dreamlab is my favorite out of the Canva AI option, but Code for Me is definitely runner up. So even if you're not a coder, you do not have to be. This is really cool with creating interactive things inside of Canva. The tip and gem that I want to give you when it comes to writing codes or describing your idea inside of Canva is going to be using ChatGPT, right? And you don't have to be tech savvy. Inside of this Canva 101, you're going to learn the pivoting, the navigation, the tips and tricks, the back door that people didn't tell you about, the door that was beside you that you didn't know could open. So this Canva 101 would definitely be for you. And if you need even more assistance, the DQ Canva Academy is perfect for beginners, right? Because, and now, like I said, I'll show y'all at the end of this what it looks like in the inside, what all comes with it. Because when you invest in something, I want you to know what you're investing in so you can be ready. All right. That is the key. Not me. I know what I can do for you. I know what my community can do for you. But I want you to know what it can do for you. So when you walk through the door, you already know what to expect and you're ready to hit the ground running, walking, crawling, whatever speed you are at. That's what I want you to do. But I want you to keep moving. Okay. Okay, so when it comes to the code, basically the biggest thing that I like to do is to go to ChatGPT and let me show you this for a second. And I would literally say, I want, let's get the caps together. I want to let's do write a code in Canva AI coding feature. ChatGPT know what this is, okay? And I want it to be an interactive. You can do websites, journals, flashcards. The sky is the limit, y'all. A little game. I want it to be an interactive 30-day. Y'all, what should we do? Oh, let's just do a journal. I'm just going with it. A 30-day journal we've been in the self-care niche lately, so let's stay there. I want them to be able to check off their progress, right? Make it motivating in pastel colors. All right. So I want to write a code in Canva AI coding feature, and I want it to be an interactive 30-day journal for self-care. I want them to be able to check off their progress. We missing the R. Their progress, make it motivating in pastel colors. And we're going to run it. What ChatGPT, and I ran it in the wrong one. Let's pause this for a second. Because even though 4.0 can do it, I will say to really get that JavaScript, you want to switch it to the mini high because it's great at coding and visual reasoning. So let me switch that. And then I'm just going to rewrite it, and then we're going to run it again. So what it's going to do is help us with that JavaScript code, okay? So that way, whenever we go inside of Canva AI, we copying and pasting, because if you don't understand how to explain what you want, when you run the code, you may spend more time going back and forth with Canva's chat trying to fix it. So by the time that it's finished, it look like something totally different. Okay? Please reset your goal. Oh, okay. Let me do that. So I would use ChatGPT 04 Mini High in order to get a really good JavaScript that you're just going to copy and paste inside of your Canva AI. Okay. So I've created a mini game. I've created flashcards. I did a journal. I did a quiz. What's some other things you can do? I did a planner, and all those kind of things. And then it's going to default it to a website type style so you can use the URL to distribute it to your audience. Okay. And will it let me do? Oh, yeah, I can do 300 right here. Confirm, confirm. Okay, I think I did it, Miss Cherise. Let me know if I didn't. Thank you. Okay, so now we go copy this. We ain't got to drag and we're gonna copy it right there in that corner because it's put it in a JavaScript for us. Go to Canva AI, code for me, right? And we're gonna drop it in here. Bada boom, and we're gonna run it. This is just amazing. I tried it with you and it worked. Come on, Shay, tell the people. Let me pin it. Shay didn't already tried it. I love an action taker. Love an action taker. Yes, you can do some coloring pages. Like, y'all, do not limit yourself. Hey, Platinum, how you doing? Hey, Coach Lakia. Okay, so we're going to let this run. And y'all know I ain't tech savvy at all. Don't ask me about no code. I don't know about no Python. I don't know none of that. Time for summer school, bestie. I can't get over your new picture. I love it. Hey, Miss Lisa. So now it's going to run it. And we're going to see what it do for us. Because, y'all, I would have never been able to explain. You see how detailed every line is telling it what to do. How detailed this is, I would have never been able to tell it that. Can you upload a PowerPoint presentation to design for me and it creates? Yes. So with the design for me, when you click on, I think presentation is an option or either one of the marketing formats. Now you're going to make me look back at it. But yes, there's an option for presentations. Yep. Hello. What is it? Recreated Designs? Created Designs? Let me know. Drop a 1 if it's drop a 2 if it's Let me know. Can you show the prompt again? I surely can. I'm going to go back up. Okay. Y'all, this thing's still running. What lines? We at 348 lines. Bree, how much is your AI plan? Oh, so I do the AI inside of another platform, if that's the community you're talking about. And it's $19.99 a month. And inside of there, you get access to the AI community in there. You also get access to different apps to help you do create things like magic hooks and realistic images. I literally just made the list yesterday for it. Okay, got it. So that's inside of there. And if you're inside of the Canva Academy, look inside of the AI module, and there's a code in there for you guys so you can get it for 50% off. So instead of $19.99 a month, y'all will be $9.99 a month. Okay. Can you show where you reset? Oh, the 300 is at this top for my heart puffs. It's for the gifts. Okay, so look, y'all. Look at our 30-day self-care journal. Let's look down. Okay, so list 3 things you're grateful for today. What is this? Oh, you can type it here. Stop. Stop. Okay. And I can check it. Stop. I like save progress, reset the journal. Ooh, we got a little check off each day as you go and celebrate your wins. It lets me know I did 1 out of 30. Y'all, I love it. And look how long that took. No time. And if you wanted to change, let's say for instance, you want it to be more pink, this is where you can go over here in the chat and ask it to make it more pink. All right. Change the colors to pink or whatever, and it will update it, or change it to a pink color palette and it will update it, and you will see that it'll be like a version 2 of it, and you will always have your version 1. Okay, so that's how you can use coding inside of Canva. How do you share it? That's a great question. Whenever you click using the design, so this button in the top right hand corner is going to default it to a website, right? And then you will have to use your own URL, or you can use the Canva free URL and able to embed it in a product, or you can just use that URL to send it to your audience. Okay, so that's how you share it. Do using a design. It's going to take it to a website. You're going to publish that website and use that URL to embed it into something, or add it as an external link to your site, or share it to your audience of choosing that you want to access this 30-day journal. Okay. So that prompt that we use, I know somebody asked, I asked it this right here. I'm in not Canva, ChatGPT 04 mini high. Okay. Boom. And then I asked it this, and I let y'all screenshot this, or whatever you want to create. Just make sure you start it off with this. Okay. Don't forget to tell them they can link a domain to it where no one knows. Yes, you have 3 options with Canva websites. You can link your own domain. You can use the free one, which just includes my.canva.site, or you can purchase one from Canva. I don't suggest that because it's very expensive, but those are the 3 options you will see when you publish the actual product. Yes, Miss Sammy, this is the prompt right here on the screen for you. And like I said, I did it in 04 mini high, so it can write this JavaScript. And then only thing I had to do was copy it and put it in Canva AI, which is the code for me. Okay. Is this Canva Pro only? No, Dark Beauty, you should be able to do this with regular Canva. Let me know if you find otherwise. Let me do a comment check. Thank you for the gifts. I appreciate it. Brie, do you save your lives? Just get in. So they will be on YT for about 3 days, and then they will permanently live inside of the DQ Canva Academy. You're welcome. Okay. So from here, let me see. Can I back up a second? When I copied that JavaScript under Canva AI code for me, I literally pasted it here and I took it for a run. So once you paste it, you can hit enter, or you can do the submit button on the bottom right hand side corner. And that's when it started running all those lines and created that journal. Okay. And this just gives you an idea of different things that it can do. I've done flashcards before. They turned out really good. A digital birthday card that explodes confetti. Sorting activity for class. A color accessibility simulator. We even created a prompt generator. I don't know who was on that live when we was tapping into coding. But going forward, I dive deeper into these individual topics. So make sure y'all follow me. join the DQ Canva Academy if you're ready to get even more details about these different features. But there will be times when I'm on live and we dive deeper into these topics, okay? But I want you to know what's available and what you can do in Canva, okay? Okay, let me make sure everybody good. Thank you for the heart puffs, bestie. Definitely just created a whole journal, Miss Sharice. When you code it, it becomes interactive. Yes. I learned some of this in high school, but that's been so long ago, don't remember anything. At least you started out with that, because I ain't know nothing about no coding. Found it. Perfect. Is there a cost to the academy? It is. It's regular $147. That's a one-time payment for lifetime access. But if you use code READY, READY, it brings it to right under $100. Still a one-time payment for lifetime access. And if you utilize any of the breakout plans, that's what I'm going to call it, it'll be like $23 or $24 today, and then every 2 weeks for the next 3 payments after your first one. So cool. Do you sell these on ETSYP or where? So it depends on what I create. Some of these things I create and I just give it to my community. Some things I create, I embed it in something like an ebook or a planner or a guide or something like that. So it just depends on what it is that I'm creating it and who it is for and who it's for. That's a great question. Okay, so that is Canva AI, y'all. That is literally in just this one button, you can do all of that I just showed you the first part of this live. All right. I do not like accessing templates from here. I'm going to show you where I access templates, which is on this left-hand side of the panel, because this templates, I feel like it limits me and makes me search more than I want, and I have less filters. And then, of course, your designs is how you search for your designs in your projects, okay? So speaking of templates, if you access templates on this left-hand side panel, so it's right under projects, this is a place I love going to get my brain started, right? So this is where you can filter on by social media, marketing, video, whatever it is that you want to create. This is where it starts. And then as you select, I select the education. As you select certain things, you're going to notice that you have more filtering options at the top. So if you're creating things for yourself, so stuff that you're not selling, y'all, utilize the templates that are available. And once you have your branding together, which I'm going to show you next, you will be able to quickly update the templates and make them your own. Okay. So under social media, you can search by certain things. You will see certain categories and all kind of stuff that's inside of here that other creators have created. Okay. Let's just say we wanted to do Instagram posts. I think that's my second time selecting Instagram posts. But when you go in here, look what all you have now. So if you think you're going to search through 20,000 templates, it's not going to happen. You're going to get overwhelmed. The next thing you know, one idea turned into a million and none of them got done. Okay. As you're looking through different ones, as you can see, you have the option to star them. So if there's something you like, I'm not ready to make this yet, but when I get there, I really would like to utilize this template. You can star them and I will show you where it goes while you're designing. Okay, you can also use these filters. The same ones going across the top will be the same ones going on this left hand side. So you can filter this way by certain things, features, if you're doing something school related, subject related, colors that you need incorporated. You can apply the filter and it's going to narrow down even more the template that you're looking for. So like I said, I like using the template here on this left hand side so I can use more of the filtering options and search for what I'm looking for. Okay. Okay. You joined. Hold on. Wait a minute. Let's pause a second. We got to celebrate a DQ. Wait a minute. Welcome in. Welcome in. Let me pull up school on my other computer. And the reason why I do that is sometimes, as a matter of fact, I see a request. They will go ahead and submit their request. And I want to go ahead and get you in there. No, this is not, I can tell by this is not you. I'm pretty sure they sent you. But when you get your confirmation email, you will get a thank you page. On that thank you page will be a button that says request access, and you will request your school access to come inside of the community. Okay, and I'm gonna show you around in just a second. Yes, baby. Well, sorry. Yeah, I don't need my love. Go watch TV, okay? It's okay. Just let it charge. So you will get a thank you page, like I said, for you to request the access, and then I will be waiting for you at the door. For real, for real. Let me make sure this isn't somebody else though, but I can tell by the profile picture that it ain't. Okay, no, it's not. Let me decline this one. And that's why we have to check these things, because once you get on the school platform, y'all didn't ask me this, but anybody can submit a request. So you have to be very mindful. But welcome in. Y'all make sure y'all follow our new DQ sis. Welcome in. Give her some loving. Hello, Jay. Please double check that I didn't use the. Okay, hold on. I'm not going to say it all the way out, but it do start off with YREY. So YREY. Let me know if that needs any updated, and I can update it for you and resend the document to you. Okay. Y'all, that was actually Neo. I told y'all they sound just alike. Not only do they look alike, they sound just alike. But that was him. Yes, that's you. Okay. So check your spam, check your regular email, check your promotion folders. And it'll be an email from me that has your thank you page inside of it with your link. Okay. Yeah, that was definitely Leo. Okay. Let me go over here. Perfect. Okay, so this is how we use our templates, okay? So now that we have our templates, you're welcome. Listen, we don't do nothing else. We're going to shower you with love and support and help you every step of your journey. That's just what we do. It's that Southern hospitality. I'm from the South. I can't help it, okay? They've been asked you 50 times what you want to drink, and you told them you was not thirsty. But that's how you use templates, okay? One thing before we go to brand kits, I want you to remember is folders. Y'all, when you start designing, and when I said y'all just now, that probably gave it away, y'all from the South too. I heard the countryness just now by saying it out loud. When you are designing inside of Canva, it's very important to be organized and have folders, y'all. It can be tedious at first, especially if you've already been designing for a while without folders, but there's a way to still get them in there, okay? Because as you start creating certain things, you may do a service where you're creating for other people, whatever the case may be, you can utilize these folders to keep you together. So when you click on projects on this left-hand side panel, you're going to then see that there's an option for add new. Once you click add new, you're going to select folder, and we're just going to Canva 101 summer. All right. And we're going to hit continue. Then you can select folders here, and you will see your folder. Okay. If you start this folder, the only thing it's going to do is move it to like one of your starred folders on your main page for quicker access. So you can start folders as well. And if you open up a folder, you will notice that you can do folders inside of folders. That's where I got carried away. Okay. So now we inside of our Canva one-on-one summer. Hey, Miss Michelle folder, and we can do add new and add another folder. You get a folder. You get a folder. Every design gets a folder. All right. And even if, let me open up, this was the planner we did live yesterday. But even if you're already inside of a design and you don't have a folder for it yet, you can go to file, move to a folder, even if you don't have one yet, and either select the folder, as you can see is already here, or create new. Let me scroll down a little bit. Create new. So even if you don't have a folder yet, you can still put one of your open designs in a folder. Okay. Can you use Canva to create a coloring book with? Yes, yes, you can, Dark Beauty. Yep. You can use the word outline when you're searching for certain things in elements to find color ready things. I would highly suggest you using Dreamlab that we showed in the beginning of this live and create your own coloring pages so they can be very uniquely yours. And I will give you a prompt for that. Okay. So just give me 1 second. So this is how, not you at work, sneaking, Carla. I won't tell nobody. I won't tell nobody. So you can create new and start building out your folders. Okay. I'm telling you, they're a lifesaver because eventually you're going to start getting these notifications from Canva saying you done created 1,000 designs. You got the email perfect. When you submit your request, I will be sure to get you in right away. Okay. Let me refresh to make sure you haven't done it yet. And I think you have. Let's see. If this is you, Queen, and it is, I just approved you. Welcome in. Welcome in. So now we have folders. We've looked at Canva AI. We've looked at templates. And now we just learned how to create folders. Okay. Let's go back. Give me 1 second, y'all. Quick mommy intermission. Y'all know how those goes, but we back. So now the next thing I want to show you is how to create a brand kit. From your home page, if you click on brand on this left-hand side panel, you will be brought to the place where you can create your very own brand kit. Okay. So if you don't know exactly what you want in your brand kit, I'm going to give you a really quick prompt that you can use as well to help you. Okay. And I already forgot what I said I would be doing next. What was it? Oh, the coloring book. Let me write that down because I'll forget, y'all. Let me write it down. Coloring book. Was there anything else I'm supposed to do after this? Y'all let me know in the chat because my brain is gonna do what it want to do, especially when the rabbit holes happen. Okay. A prompt for someone. Oh, Jesus, what prompt? Maybe it's gonna be the brain kit prompt. Don't worry about it. They'll let me know. Hello, how are you, mommy? Oh, good afternoon. Okay, yes, that's it. Yep, got it. Okay, got it. The coloring book prompt. Yep. All right, cool beans. So when you click on brand on that left hand side panel, you're gonna see add new right here at the bottom right hand corner. We're gonna just name it. And if you have Canva Pro, this is definitely going to be your assignment. If you don't, I'm going to show you that you can use just a regular like document to build out your own brand kit so you can have it regardless, okay? But having a brand kit through Canva Pro is the best option to use these for, okay? Canva 101 Summer, we're going to create it. Hello. Okay, perfect. You're going to notice that you have different categories: logo, colors, fonts, brand voice, photos, graphics, icons. Charts is new, and then more colors for your charts. Okay. I will let you know you do not have to fill out every single thing. The one that I will suggest you filling out is logos, colors, and fonts. For an additional bonus, you can do brand voice if you want, okay? Now my mouse tripping. What's going on? You can do brand voice if you want. But at minimum, your logo, colors, and fonts. When you first initially upload a logo in here, it will naturally do a color palette based off of your logo. But you can always change those colors or add another color palette. So sometimes when I'm working on something, like let's say for instance, when I was working on let's say if we're doing something for 4th of July projects, instead of having to keep selecting the red, white, and blue over and over, I would do a color palette just for that project, right? It saves you so much time when it's time to do stuff. So you can have multiple color palettes in your brand kit. Missy, what's up, girl? How are you? Happy Friday. Chrissy, thank you for the follow, love. Hey, I always feel like I messed up your name. Soraya. I know I feel like I got it right that time. I felt it in my soul. We'll see. But this is what you'll be working on, okay? It is Friday. It is. Look at that. Oh, let me clap. Hold on. Because if I don't do nothing else, I'm going to mess up a pronunciation. So this is what you will be looking for, right? So you can use Canva AI to help you with your logo. If you don't have one yet, you can use ChatGPT to help you with your logo. You can use ChatGPT to help you with a color palette and also for font ideas, okay? So let's talk about it for a second. Let's go up here. And let me see, do I have that prompt that I literally just used for somebody? Hold on. I think I have it over here. Wait a minute. I already have a prompt. Not that one. Okay, here we go right here. And I'm open up a new chat. And I can just go to my 4.0 for this one. We can get out of the mini high. And this is the prompt. Take a screenshot of this if you want to. It's totally up to you. But I literally said I'm building a brand identity for my whatever type of business it is. Targeting whoever your ideal customer audience is. I need a cohesive Canva brand kit that includes brand colors, fonts, logo ideas. And I threw in the mood board concept because I like them. Can you help me define a brand personality? Choose a color palette with hex codes. That's important for you. Instead of you trying to drag and find the perfect color, you're going to put in hex codes, okay? And I'll show you what I mean by hex codes. Suggest font pairs that match my vibe and give inspiration for visuals that align with my brand values, okay? So if it do not know your brand just yet, you can add to the end, please ask me questions so you can get to know me and my idea for the brand. Okay, so if your ChatGPT don't know you or what you have to offer, you can include this. Miss Brenda, thank you. And I heard that you were speaking blessings over my name on your live, Miss Brenda, and I appreciate you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I accept it all. Okay, thank you. So this is what you can use to help you build it out. Okay. When it gives you hex codes and you start building it out, you're going to notice when I click on the color, you see this pound and these numbers and letters. That's a hex code. So if it gives you a hex code, you just copy and paste and put it right here, and it's going to get that exact color. Another gem that I want to give you, say for instance, you was creating something for a particular brand or a particular holiday and you wanted those exact colors. You can go into ChatGPT and ask it for the hex colors of XYZ. So that way you're using the exact colors, okay? You're welcome. Thank you. Yes, let's get to 20K. I know we can easily get to 20K. Yes, I was on her live earlier. She was talking about you. I love that. Oh, y'all so amazing. Do I have to have an LLC and a bank account under my brand in order to start off? You do not. I would definitely suggest reaching out to what is the area, y'all? Secretary of States and things like that. When you start, and then like your financial advisors, when you start really getting those sales and turnaround, because you can use your personal social to conduct business, but eventually you do want to separate it. So, it can be really clean about what you do on your personal side and what you do on your business side. Hey, twin. I should have said hi. Oh, it's okay. You came in running, hitting the ground. Learning so cold. Hey. It's okay. It's okay. Okay, so this is what we would do with our hex code. So as you keep clicking add new, you will be building out. First off, that is pretty. Your own color palette for your brand. Okay. Then, like I said, when you upload a logo, it will pull the colors from it as well to build you out a color palette based on your logos as well. Fonts, if you don't know, you can use that same prompt and it's going to tell you different fonts that you can utilize. So when you select it, you choose a font, that it has. If the font you're looking for is not in Canva, that's okay. As long as you have Canva Pro, you can upload a font. So you can upload a font from dafont.com. So DAFONT.com. Or my favorite place to get fonts is Creative Fabrica. We ain't gonna spell that. I'm just gonna show y'all what it looked like. Hold on. What we not gonna do is spell that long thing. Hold on, let me show y'all. I love getting my fonts from Creative Fabrica. Okay. I'm gonna pull it up. And this is Creative Fabrica. Literally over 200,000 fonts to choose from. Literally. Now, Creative Fabrica do come with a subscription. I promise you it's worth it. You can either do $3.99 a month, or I think I did like 40 something for the year, or you can pay per font if you don't want to get involved. The free trial come with 10 free downloads. If you just want to get your 10 fonts and go on by your business, the choice is yours. We listen and we don't judge, okay? Bada boom. But this is what I use to get fonts that are not inside of Canva already. But Canva do have a lot of fonts to choose from. So that's something that you can do later once you get like really equipped when it comes to fonts, okay? Let me tell you, Latricia, let me tell you, I'm on my business. But you can click it and you will start adding your fonts that you want here to your actual brand kit. You can also add a brand voice. This helps you with Magic Write. So if you got a certain brand voice and you go to use Magic Write, it'll already know what kind of tone that you want for your brand voice. All right. So once you do your brand kit, let me show you how it will look when you're in a design. So if we was in this design here, let me make a copy so I won't mess with our planner from the other day. Oh, that was yesterday. Well, I'm talking about the other day. Make a copy. Thank you for the gifts, Miss Brenda. Thank y'all for the follows. Thank y'all for the shares. Like, I appreciate y'all. Canva is now, y'all, how much is Canva now? $14.99? Did I make that up? I think it is. Let me see. I know when I did, it was like 12 something, but I do the annual, to be honest, so I can be done with it. Can somebody remind me? Is it $14.99? Is it $12.99? $14.99. Let's see. $14.99 a month. You're locked in at the $12.99? Yeah. I got it when it was that price too. So it's $14.99 a month now. Okay, so let's say, is this my copy? Yeah. So let's say, for instance, this was something that we was designing, right? And we want to utilize our brand kit. If you look over here on this left-hand side panel, you'll also see an option that says brand. When you click on brand, this will show you everything that you have in your brand kit. Your fonts, your colors, and it shows up in different places that I'm going to show you as well to be even more accessible. So here you can see the brand kit, the logos I put in it, the different color palettes that I put in it, fonts, my brand voice, photos, you name it, is in my brand kit. So as I'm creating things, this keeps me consistent in uniform with my creations, so people will start to recognize my brand or I don't have to go search for it or look for that logo in my uploads or remember what the hex code for that color that I wanted is right here in Brand Kit. So if you are designing something and you click this shuffle, it's going to shuffle depending on what your design is. So this is a picture, so my shuffling is very minimal because it's an image. But if you had this page here and you start shuffling, you see that it's going to apply my Brand Kit colors to different places in the design, so I can see how I can apply my own brand kits to it or my own brand colors to it. So just depending on how you want to use it, this is a good way to use your Brand Kit. Also, whenever you select colors up here, that color circle, guess what's going to be over here? Your Brand Kit color palettes. So if you ever need to use them, they're going to be when you click on that circle. If you click on a font and you go to change the font, guess what's going to be in that font listing? Your brand fonts. So if you scroll down, look what's right here. My brand fonts. So I'm never having to get off track. I'm never having to remember or guess my brand stuff. All right. So anytime you can apply your fonts, your colors, or your branding, if you need to add a logo to the page, you'll already have it in your Brand Kit ready for you to do one click. All right. So that would be our first assignment for Canva 101 Summer School, is to build out your Brand Kit. Whether you're starting in ChatGPT to get some ideas, or you already have it and you just haven't did your Brand Kit yet. Okay. So is there anybody in here who don't have Canva Pro and need to build out a Brand Kit? Let me ask before I waste anybody's time showing how to still do one without having Canva Pro. You're welcome. Thank y'all so much for the love, for the gifts, all of it. Yep, it's free for teachers and students. Yes, it is. The other font site, that's thefont.com. Let me show you. The only thing about thefont.com that I want you to be careful of, if it's commercial or personal. And to let you see that, so you see right here where it says free for personal use, you have to be very mindful of those, because that means you can use it on your stuff. But if you're creating something to monetize or sell, you can't use this person's font. So you just have to be very mindful of this. This one is 100% free, so you can use it. But majority of these are going to be personal use. With Creative Fabrica, I ain't got to worry about that. I still check the rights that come with it. But most times, once you pay for that subscription, you get the commercial use. Commercial use only. Tell them, Ashlyn, they ain't hear me. Tell the people that's sitting in the back of class. You want to be mindful of that, okay? Did anybody say? Okay, I think everybody good. I have not done my Brand Kit. It's okay, Nikki. This is your time to shine. And we're going to do the Brand Kit for assignment number 1. Because if you don't do the assignment, like school, it takes 20 more A's to make up that one missed one. So we're going to make sure we get our Brand Kits done. Ain't that's right, Nikki? Can you have multiple Brand Kits? That is a great question. The answer is yes. So what happens is, once you finish with this Brand Kit and you're done, you're going to notice, let's go back to Brand Kits, that I actually have a few myself. Yes, y'all, I thought I was going to do a lip gloss company. Then I got scared because I didn't want people to sue me about their lips breaking out. So I changed my mind. I had a mindfulness business as well called Be Mindful. So all of these are their own Brand Kit. And when you inside of a design, you're going to see that there's a drop down option right here that allows you to select the specific Brand Kit that you need. That's a great question. The answer is yes. New to your page, what you think so far? Be honest. So Canva 101 class is beginning now. You are here front and center Fridays, 12 p.m. Eastern Time. We're going to be talking about the basic navigation of learning Canva. And then on my other days when I go live, so far Saturdays, we're going to sprinkle some Tuesdays and Thursdays at 12 p.m. Eastern Time. We create things, right? Yesterday, we created a planner. The day before that, we did a journal. The day before that, we took the digital journal and turned it into Amazon KDP ready, which I forgot to order my sample, y'all. I got to do that today so y'all can see it in person. And then also we create like talking AI images and babies, and we do singing AI. We do a lot over here, girl. A lot. So, but the actual Canva one-on-one sessions for the summer will be on Fridays, 12 p.m. Eastern Time. Any other fun apps that you suggest? Temple, those are the main two that I use, to be honest. How did you get your pages to show below? It's in it's in thumbnail view. So if you click on pages, can y'all see that? If you click on pages, it will hide the thumbnails and everything will be scrolled up and down, which I cannot stand. If you click on pages again, it's going to put it in thumbnail view and put your pages at the bottom. How do you print? Where do you source your labels? What labels? What labels? Let me know. Because if you're talking about these, which I don't know if you would have saw that, but like these little labels here, I got stickers that I source from Sticker Mule. I do things through Canva Print, so it depends on what labels you're talking about. Aren't they so cute, Nikki? I love it. I'm getting ready to make some more content with mine. She got so much to say to y'all. Y'all know she got her own podcast now, so she's getting ready to release another session to drop some more gems to y'all. Yeah, stickers, I use Sticker Mule. Business cards, I use Canva and Vistaprint. Bree is a vibe and motivating. Thank you. Really brings a breath of fresh air to digital products and creativity. Thank you. Hey, Yvette. I'm impressed. Oh, I don't want. Live over. I'm going home. Bye, y'all. Just playing. I need one for my kitchen page. Yes. Get it done. Get it created. Get it created. Where do I find my Canva coins for Dream Lab? Oh, thank you. Thank y'all. Okay. We're going to keep going, y'all. We still got some more gems to drop. I know y'all was like, oh, you got more? I do. I do. Did I show y'all everything on the homepage I want to show? Brand kits, we're going to get that done. Everybody say I. I heard kitchen page. Who does that? Who was that? Wait, I just saw her. Wait, I'm about to tell you, Missy. Here she go, right here. Why is it not letting me pin you? Pin. There you go. You love to cook. What you be cooking? Okay, let me focus. Okay, the coins from Dream Lab. Okay, I'm gonna show you. And then that's gonna let me show you the coloring pages too. Why y'all talking about food? Y'all know I am about food. Everything else on this left-hand side panel, this Canva AI takes you to the same place the Canva AI at the top does. And then I don't use apps from this side. I use apps when I'm inside of a design because it makes it so much easier. But if you do click apps on this left-hand side panel, you will see that there's different categories to narrow them down. There's your content planner if you ever wanted to use it inside of Canva. Yes, Canva has a content planner. They do. It's right here on the apps from the homepage. If you want to go straight to the mock-ups, all of that. So it just gives you a very high level of the hundreds and hundreds of apps that Canva has. Okay. So let's go back to Dream Lab for a second to show the coloring page prompt and also show you where you can find your credits. So Canva AI. I know I almost went down a rabbit hole. It almost had me. Create an image. All right. So now when you're here, this is where you can do your style, your sizing, and this is the prompt that I use for coloring page. I'm so simple with prompts, y'all, and I'm very intentional. I did a butterfly outline for a coloring book, and I did the smart style in the 3/4 sizing. Okay. So if you wanted to do, I don't know what kind of coloring book you're going to create, but let's say you doing a alphabet coloring book. Let's do letter A outline for a coloring book, and we're going to do smart, and we're going to change this to 3/4, and then we're going to run it. To see your credits right here under this, let me scroll down. Under this box, but above your first generation, you will see your number of credits. Every credit will give you 4 generations. Can AI be copyrighted? Fun fact, no. Because you didn't yourself like draw it or create it. The most that you can do with your AI is just make sure that it's watermarked so people can't steal it in a sense. But that is the finicky part about it. Now, can you copyright your products? Like if you have a planner or a journal or a course or ebook, yeah. But some people try to copyright the images itself, and unfortunately, you cannot do that. You doing a coloring book right now? What kind of coloring book are you doing? What are the best styles to use? Honestly, that's a great question. I love using Smart just to see what Canva go do. I love using illustration, creative, and stock photo. Vibrant come through sometimes too, but illustration, creative, and stock photo are the ones I use the most, including Smart. And then Vibrant is nice as well too. Um, how do you add the sign using? Oh, great question, Mary. So I made this. This was made inside of Canva with text, and then I saved it as a PNG with a transparent background, and then I uploaded it to my Canva Live with the effect that got the guy raising his hand with the little box in the background. Yep. Okay, let me see. I showed the coloring page prompt. Am I missing something, y'all? Okay. So now I'm going to go back inside of here. And I want to talk about this left-hand side panel for a second. Because I can promise you by the time I'm going through these, there's going to be something you did not know was on this left-hand side panel. If that's not true, that's because you've been around me too long. That's what that means. But starting at the top, when you are inside of a design and you click design, templates is what it defaults to. This is a great place for inspiration. Mhm. This is a great place for inspiration. So you can type in journal up here, planner, Mother's Day, or whatever, and see templates that people have already created in Canva, and it helps give you ideas on what you can incorporate into your own design. These templates will be determined based on the size of your actual design. So this size for this one is 8.5 by 11. So anything that's 8.5 by 11, I can search US letter templates for it and get inspiration. Okay. Right beside templates is the place that nobody clicks, and it's called styles. Styles is very helpful, y'all. Styles has my color palettes and my brand fonts, but also style has this thing that I love called combinations. They have color palettes that you can use as well, and font sets. So if you're not 100% good with color palettes and font sets, going to styles is a great place to see all and look at different font combinations. And there is another place for that I'm going to show you in just a minute. But this one right here is really good. And every time you click it, it's going to apply it to your design. Hallelujah, everybody. We love shortcuts, y'all. So font sets are in here. Color palettes are in here. And it really helps you not have to think about what to put together. No, we're going to click this and we're going to apply that. Like, this is a very cute color palette. I would have never put that together, but I love it. Okay, so this is another good place. So design, templates give you inspiration, styles give you color palettes, and this is a combination of color palettes and text. Okay, and then these are recent ones that I've used, and then my brand kit information. All right, who didn't know that? Who did not to know about styles in designs? Let me know. I gotta help at least one person just now. At least one. Can you show us how to add that to our page again? Add what, Harlem Styles? Add the, help me out. I'm sorry. You know I be moving fast. I be moving fast. I sell full time on ETSY, but would love to add something. Yes, Ashley, you in the right place. Ooh, you sell full time on ETSY. Can we pick your brain? Let me follow you. Let me take a screenshot because I don't do it full time because ETSY just be getting on my nerves just a little bit. So I love to pick your brain. Have you come inside? Teach a little 1-2. We'll see. I have a coloring book. I just need to make a cover. This live is Tell 'em Summer. Ooh, a summertime coloring book. Ooh, I like that idea. Okay, perfect. Perfect. She say, I don't know anything. You know something now. You know now. All right. So this is where we can use styles from. Okay. You need the font combos. Me too. Me too. Help me out. Don't have me stressed over here. And we not going to be. So you can always come over here and get ideas to help you with your design. Okay. You also have elements. There's a lot of things in elements that I feel like y'all don't use. Anytime you're looking for shapes, graphics, images, you name it, stickers, videos, yes, audio. You can add music to your stuff. Charts, quizzes, sheets, tables, frames, grids, mock-ups, collections are all in elements. Only thing you gotta do is scroll down. Scroll down. And there is so much stuff that's in elements. Anytime you search for something, what's coming up next? Father's Day. You can do a search and it's going to go through those categories and give you graphics, photos, videos, and audio. So it's only going to narrow it down to things that fits your search, but allows you to utilize and see those different options right here in elements. All right. Also, we got text. Text is another place where you can add a text box or you can click T on your keyboard. Magic Write, this is where our brand voice come into place and you can ask it to help you write certain tasks. Here's my brand kit with my fonts. Dynamic text, you can do page numbers. This is really good for ebooks. Here are the different apps where you can do type gradient, allows you to do text in gradient. These are different apps that you can use that are text-based to help you spice up your design a little bit. And my favorite part, Miss Michelle, font combinations. Here we go again, not having to work hard. You can look under text and font combinations and find combinations and what they look like. So as you scroll through this and you're designing something for the summer and you need to know what font they used, you can click on it. It's going to bring it over to your design. If it's multiple fonts, you can hit ungroup and then you can select the one you're interested in and see what did they do to create this font. Well, guess what they did, y'all? This is the font they use. This is the color they use. They bolded, and with effects being purple, that lets me know that they turned on an effect. Well, what kind of effect? Let's see. You can select it and see that they picked outline with a thickness of 140 in this color. Oh, got it. Got it. All right. So you can use font combinations to help you as well with learning fonts in different combinations right here in text. And if you're not sure what they did, let's look and see. All right. Everybody good? Miss Cherie, stick with me, girl. Stick with me. T-Bell, great information. She's on Canva. Yes, I am in Canva. Is this pro or free? So with this, some of these things that I'm in now, you would know if it's a pro or free element by looking in the bottom right hand corner. So this font is free. This font is pro, and then go on and on. So you always looking for the crown in the bottom right hand corner to distinguish between it. Even when you're in elements, the same thing. The shapes and stuff gonna be free. You won't get into pro things until you start getting into like photos and graphics. But the same thing applies, right? You're going to be looking in this bottom right-hand corner. If you don't see the crown, it is free and it's for me, okay? I'm going to stop with the jokes. I'm so corny and I think it's so funny. Y'all be laughing for real, for real. Y'all just don't want to tell me, but I know I'm funny. Okay, anyway. So, oh wait, I see something about elements is your BFF. Okay, me too. Let's see. If I missed anything, please ask the question again because these comments are going by fast. I have an off the wall question, Shannon. As long as it ain't too crazy, I can answer. What's your question? I want to make a logo for my business. You can always look inside of my brain is leaving me. Go to Canva AI Design for me and pick the logo option to help you. You can also use ChatGPT to help you with your logo ideas, or you can look at some of the templates in Canva to get inspiration and help you with your logo as well. Okay. Do you record short tutorial videos? I do. I put some on all my social media platforms. I definitely have them heavy inside of my DQ Canva Academy. And I'm about to do some more shorts on YT. How do I go to Canva AI? So from your home page, you're going to see Canva AI at the very top. It's going to say Canva AI new. If you don't have it, that just means you don't have the new update just yet. So Canva AI will be right here. And then you'll see Canva AI on the left-hand side as well. Okay? So really quick before I move to the next thing, because I got some more to go. I just want y'all to take a deep breath right now. What's the code? It's code ready. So when you click my face here in the top left-hand corner and you click it again, when it pop up one more time for you, you'll be taken to my TT page where you're going to click on my Stan, LINK in the BIO. And then you're going to see here the DQ Canva Academy. This is where you want to click. The code you're going to put in is ready. Thank you, Miss Cherise. Because you're ready. You an action taker. You ready to get into your Canva and AI bag. And the DQ Canva Academy is here to do that, okay? So when it comes to the Canva Academy, this is what it looks like. Inside of school is where it lives. This is our community tab where you'll see different categories of conversations, of announcements, questions, challenges, wins and testimonies, prompt shares, you name it, we're going to do it. This is where you can write your own posts, ask your own questions, share your own wins. Classroom is where the magic happens. There are bite-sized tutorials in every module, even to welcome you in. And even if you don't know where to start, there's a video for that. You do get affiliate privileges once you get inside to resell it yourself. Sister chat sessions, we meet every Monday, 7 p.m. Eastern time on Zoom, and we have a good time. And we do some teachings. I answer questions and make sure that none of the DQs are stuck. Okay, that is what we do here. Live class replays. We recently did a website class, a sales page class, a content class. We put the replays inside of this module. If you're brand new, you're like, girl, I don't even know my name or what today is. Start with Business Foundation. This is literally the foundation for your business. It's just as important as the foundation to a house. Your niche, your audience, the problems they're having, the solution that they need, and then what digital product can provide that solution. We're tired of creating stuff because it's cute. We need to create stuff that people gonna buy and that they want, and not just people, our audience. Okay, so that's what that foundation is for. I have this PLR module with different products with different rights to it, and I will be adding more free ones to this module based on that niche question that I asked on the community tab. TikTok live replays are in here. So these ones that I'm going to be doing for Canva one-on-one, they're going to go in this Canva one-on-one module to make it very easy for y'all to find. And I'm just going to put them along with the other videos that I did and just make another folder. As a matter of fact, let me make it now. For Canva one-on-one summer school. All right. And I'm going to add that. So the replay from today is going to go in this folder, okay? Let's go back. Also inside of here, this is the creating content module, because you cannot go nowhere without content unless you're going to go live every single time and only make your money from lives, okay? Platforms to sell on. We got videos on Stand, Beacons, Shopify. I got ETSY coming, okay? The different Uncharted updates like Bolt Create and things like that are inside that module. Then we go into the tips and tricks for designing in Canva, how to create specific digital products, how to do QR codes, creating carousels, prompt guides, hyperlinks, social media icons, planners, using GoodNotes. It's all in here. Okay, and everything is a video, y'all. I'm such a visual person that it would drive me crazy if it wasn't a video. We learn Printify. So not only do we learn AI and how to create these amazing images, but we learn how to put them on physical products like tote bags, tumblers, mugs, shower curtains, and things like that. Okay, and I think this is the only way people be coming in here is Printify. I'm just playing. They love me too, and they love Canva. But we love some Printify real bad. Mock-ups, you get templates in here, about 80 plus templates that you can use as mock-ups to showcase your products. And they actually have a challenge, and I need to give them a date to create a peekaboo type effect that we did in our last sister chat session on creating things that you can use to introduce your product to your audience. Sisters supporting sisters, this is where we can follow each other on social media. Amazon KDP, the sky's the limit again. The calendar tab is where all our sessions are. We had a heavy week this week, but we pulled through, and we pulled through strong. This is where our links to our Monday weekly check-ins. We got co-working sessions every other Thursday. We had another amazing co-working session last night, and we had a good time for a long time, okay? I started yarning. They didn't want to let me off. Tisha called me out. I was trying to hold a yarn, but it came out anyway. But all of this will be on here. So I will be adding some more of the exclusive classes to our calendar. And we just did Printify on the 4th as well. Oh, I need to add that replay in y'all module today, as a matter of fact. And I would do that. Let me make sure my mom okay, y'all. She love calling when I'm talking to y'all. Hold on. Hey, Mom. Yeah, but I'm glad you made it and you called me. Okay, I'll call you back. Okay. All right. Sorry. Sometimes I be acting like the mama. She got on the road to go to Georgia, and I'm like, you call me when you make it. This second pin post, I'm not gonna scroll because Brittany gonna fuss at me for showing the link, but you also get access to a Telegram group where you can get even more assistance from me in the DQs. If you got a quick question, some of the communities we are part of, they do different announcements and things, so we update each other inside of the sister chat session Telegram group, so you do get access to a private chat as well. Okay. You get all that and me for that one-time price. So make sure you use code READY. Click my face here. Click it again. The LINK. It will take you to my stand. And once you click on this, It's going to be the very first option. I need to take a drink of water. DQ Canva Academy. Okay. We made it. I seen the question pop up again about how I got my pages at the bottom. So that lets me know you was not paying attention in class. So I'm going to show you again. If you click at the bottom right-hand corner, you're going to see pages. So this is usually how some people view look, and I do not like it. This up and down view. I cannot see all my pages like this. So if you click on pages, it's going to put it in thumbnail view. Just like that. Just like that. She's a one-stop. You learn everything. Thank you, Miss Letitia. I definitely just drank some water, Brittany. I'm trying to take all black out. Okay, wait. Let me help Shannon. What's she talking about? Let's scroll over. Did I miss something? You trying to take all black out of a design. Are you trying to replace it with another color? Because there's a few options that you can do. If you're trying to replace it with a color, then you can click wherever like your black is. Let me show you, for example. Come on, mouse. So say, for instance, these was black and I wanted to take it all out. If I click this color here and I change it to another color, you can use the change all feature. And this works with text color as well to remove it all and turn it into another color. Now, sometimes you can go here and depend on if it's an image and you want to lighten up the black, you can go to edit photo and there's an option under adjust. And you see right here where it says blacks, you can drop it and that'll take them away too. So it all depends on what you're trying to do. How do you group your creations into a folder? So when I'm in a design, I just go to file, move to a folder, and I either add it to a folder or I do create new. And then sometimes, like for example, if I have a folder that says ebook, or I have a Brianna folder, and in that folder, I got a folder for ebook. And then in that folder, I may have another folder that's for summer ebooks or business ebooks. So using your folders within folders can help you group it as well. But as you're doing your design, you can do create new or add them to your existing folders. And if it's folders inside of folders, so like this one, if I click on Brianna, it's going to show the different folders. And I can drill down as much as I want and group them accordingly. Okay, so take out black and the shirt will replace. See, I need to see what you're creating because that's what's going to depend. The shirt will, like, what is the design? Let's start there, Shannon. What kind of design is it? I'm already in the academy, was just asking for the people to. Oh, yes. Is your page a business page in TT? Did you have to put a... Oh, okay. No, it's not a it's a personal. It's a personal. I'm a stay-at-home mom, just starting my own business. I can no problem. Just come to the lives, Didi. No, come to the lives. When I say I still give gems on live, so if you can imagine how my lives are, it's 30 times that inside of my community. But come to the lives. I promise you, it'll get you where you need. And then once you get to the level where you can invest in your business more and you choose to come join us, we will be waiting for you at the door. At the door. Okay, let me check. You're so welcome. You bless me, Lord. Is it Yvette? Make sure I said it right. Okay. I answered that question. Hello. I was definitely waiting for you at the door. Hey, Heather. It's just a black and white design. Yeah, so just lower the black on it and then it'll replace it. And do a test print of your design, Miss Shannon, just to make sure it shows on the other side. Because sometimes it'll naturally do a grayscale too. So just lower it and adjust and try it from there. Once the school year is back, I can't wait to join the community. I haven't been so motivated. Ooh, okay, no problem. To adjust. So when you click on edit, You will see adjust right here, and then you will scroll down and you can see blacks and whites. I create a whole ebook about a wedding planning on a yacht, but why are you not sure about it? Wait, why? And you had that experience firsthand. I don't know why you're not. That's all. Tell Letitia. What are you not sure about? Do you know how many people want to know how you did that? Sweet. Hey, my girl. I missed you too. But you be doing your big one. I'm so proud of you. She looks so beautiful. I saw the pictures, the little videos. I'm mad I wasn't on the yacht, but I forgive you. I forgive you. Okay, y'all, I done got sidetracked. Y'all know I like talking to y'all. Okay, so we did design, elements, text, brand, uploads. This is where you can upload images, videos, audio. You also can record yourself. This is like their studio that you can enter. I use this whenever I'm doing like a PowerPoint presentation. And you know how people be having a face in the bottom corner? You can do that inside of Canva using record yourself. All right. So you can upload images, videos, audios, and you can record yourself. Tools. This is for my drawers, you know, not me, for my drawers. You got these different tools that you can use to and they added sticky notes and tables during not the last update, I think the one before that you can now just use these tools. It's really good on the iPad utilizing these drawing tools. Okay. Project. So y'all remember earlier we start a template. Y'all remember that? Or y'all done forgot? Who remember? If you don't, let me show you what happened to it. When we start that template from the home page, it went into this projects folder. So it's really good for starring elements, starring templates, so you can always go back to it. So we scroll down to folders. We see a folder called Start. And now we're going to see that template that we start right here. Any other 50 lamb templates that I start, any elements that you start and you want to use later, they're all in projects under start. Like I said, this really helps you from having to like, oh, I don't want to forget how I found this. Or if it's something that you want to use, instead of starting a new project and getting distracted from your previous project, start it and you know it's going to be in this folder so you can use it later. Okay. And when I mean by elements can be starred, this is what I mean. If you go to elements, I don't know if a circle can be starred. Let's see. When you click on these three dots, and it can, I'm going to unstar it. It's going to be plain like this, and you can start it. So if there's like an element you're going to be using over and over, like these binder rings, I start them because it'd be something that I don't have to keep searching for. And like I said, if you go to projects while you in a design and you scroll down to start, there go my circle, my binder rings in here somewhere. I got a starring problem, by the way. My name is Bree, and I got a starring problem. So I got so much star, but as you can see, there go the binder rings. And it's easy just to keep up with things that you may want to use, okay? If you want to get rid of it, you done, you want to move on, get it out your folder, you can click this three dots and hit unstar, okay? Miss Sharice, the only one welcome me. The rest of y'all laughed. I don't know how I feel now. I poured out my heart and y'all laughed. Oh, you saw that. So good. Now you ain't got to point it out now. And you capitalized bad. Lord. I'm having second thoughts. Okay. Also in apps, you're going to see, like I said, I like you looking at the apps from here because it's not so overwhelming to me. But you will see that you can search here. You got your categories going across the top. Not you about to join the star community. Come on, the winning department. Literally laughing loud. Woo! I got a problem. You will see the different apps here, but then you will also see more from Canva. And this is where you can see things like bulk create, translate, audio, background, photos, videos, all of that is inside of this apps as well. Let me tell you. But it's so many apps in here, y'all. What's y'all favorite app that y'all used so far? Let me know in the chat. Do anybody have a favorite app? What would be my favorite one? What's one I go to all the time? It has to be mockups for me. Let me show y'all my favorite app. It would have to be mockups. So this app right here with the notebook, because you can do custom mockups in here. They got all kind of mockups, from video mockups to prints, apparel, smartphones. Like, it's so much that you can choose. And you just drag and drop your PNG image into the frame. Ooh, I love reflection too. It really helps with that like transparent mirror look. That's a good one. Not by your ponytail. No, I didn't. Okay, let me see if I missed any questions. I can send it to you. Give me your input. Yes, and I know it's gonna be good. So definitely send it to me. She gotta post that book, Miss T. Tell her. I mean, telling y'all anything, especially you create from personal experience. Let me tell you, get it. Oh yes, hardening them, softening them edges. What's the other app I use for that? Y'all, not reflections. Y'all, what's the app? Image. Nope. Is it blend? No. My brain. Image blender? Nope. See, somebody else said image blender. Am I true? Oh, there it is. Maybe I just didn't type enough out. See? This is what I use for harsh edges too. So this one right here. I'm getting ready to do a design with blend image, but I gotta. Thank you, y'all. I ain't type enough out. Y'all got it. Oh, this look different. What's going on? Image Blender Pro. When they did this? What is this? Okay, let me select the image. Hold on. We gotta check this out. I do have one more thing to show y'all at the top, but I'm going down a rabbit hole, so just hang tight. Just hang tight. Let me pick the image. But I feel like I've already learned a lot today. I'm excited. I'm excited. Can you send it on IG at the Digital Queenpreneur? Let's pick. Let's do my queen here. And I'm gonna remove the background. So what it do, Nikki? So you know how sometimes you see at the bottom of this image, it looks like a straight line. We call those harsh edges. We could magic expand her head to make it more round. But these harsh edges at the bottom, we trying to get rid of those. So I'm gonna go back to Image Blender because I lost it, of course. Let's go back. Okay, Image Blender. They updated to start making money off of it. They need to sit down. Oh, look. So in order to use the brush, which a lot of people love for t-shirt designs, you got to unlock it for Image Blender Pro. I tell you, bro, they going to try to get money out you. That is crazy. But anyway, I don't use that one anyway, so whatever. But that is a nice one to have, especially for people who make t-shirts. If you go to linear, I know this rabbit hole is real. It started off at the bottom. It used to start off at the top. Look at that. You see how you can flip it around and move it and stuff. This makes it go up. Oh, sorry, I'm flipping too. Oh, Lord. Lord. Hold on, let me get my mouse. Wait. Okay. Why does it look like this? Okay, here we go. So we're going to soften this bottom. You doing the strength changes this, you see? So let's just do that. Why is up on her neck like that? They about to make me mad. And we're gonna save this really quick and see how good it did. I don't like when they update stuff and I ain't asked them to, because I don't like that. Canva. We got one job, and it's to leave stuff alone. But I did notice when they did the Uncharted updates, they made a lot of apps, even Canva Pro, and all the apps used to be Canva free. Like the ones that people use a lot, like Image Upscaler is now Canva Pro, and there's a couple more of them that they changed to Canva Pro. And I'm like, y'all would make people spend money. Let's try this one. This is the circle one. Let's see how this looks. And it based the color based off your background. Oh, sorry, I can't see that. I like this for like a little peekaboo look. Let me see. Save. Template link is Canva Pro. Yep. How can you blend all? I use the circle one that I just used. Anytime I need to blend all the way around, I use the circle one. Another good one would be this brush one, but it's locked. How much this is? Let me see. Upgrade. So an upgrade to Image Blend Pro to unlock. Let me see how much they gonna say. Continue. Let me tell you, they wrong for this now. Words on blend images in Canva. What a price. No, I don't want to try it. Okay, let's see. So is this $19.99 one-time pay leave you alone? Or is this a month? What is it? Might be just a $20 one-time payment because I'm not seeing monthly, yearly, or nothing. Start, nope, ain't start no trial. Okay. If it's a one-time payment, that I think it's hilarious. It say it's free right here with a price. That is hilarious. Okay, so maybe it's just a one-time payment. It's monthly? Stop. For real? Stop. I need slash monthly then. Hello, Tammy. Can you show the circle one? I blinked. I got you. Hold on, wait. Okay, so in Image Blender, what are we doing? Okay, make sure you have the image selected, and we click on this one in the middle. And then when you do your strength, I clicked it already. What are we doing? Okay, so now that I clicked on it, I can use this little dot in the corner to make it tighter or expand it out like this. And then once you get it like that, you can adjust the strength. So you can see when I go higher, it kind of loosen up. And then when I go to the left, it makes the strength of it more fuzzier or blurry, if that makes sense. So let's go about right there. And then I hit save. Not you blinked. I love that. Okay. So it's used to soften those edges. You know how boxy this image looked at first? Now it just softened it and it looks more like a square. I used to like this first one, the linear, but I don't like the way it did it this time. Let me try it one more time. I don't like the way it went all the way up her neck. And then when I try to bring it down, why is it starting in the middle for a photo like that? Oh, there we go. Ooh, I should be shamed. Y'all, we look and we learn and we don't judge. So this circle moved too. I assumed that it did it. That was my fault. So you can move. I'm like, why you up on her neck like that? So we're gonna use this one. And this just turns it around. I'm shamed. And then we can adjust the strength. Tisha, don't say nothing, please. And then we save it. And so you see how it softens the bottom. So now it don't be so harsh. And then we can magic expand the top of her head because it's cut off and I don't like that. Did I pass it? No. And that's another thing. All of these Magic Studios wasn't pro. I think Magic Edit was free, and I think Eraser was free, but they end up making all of them Canva Pro. I'm like, oh, y'all gonna make people get pro, huh? I'm gonna do freeform. I'm just gonna extend her. I need her crown to sit up high like that, and we're gonna hit expand. I never tried the brush one. Looks like you could have just used a brush frame. Is that, yep. Mm-hmm. Hope it doesn't turn out like Text Maker and start a paid version and it disappear. Oh my gosh, everybody was hurt when Text Maker went away. I think I like this one because we went a little too high. I like this one. So I expanded her crown. Remove that background. I ain't actually put that on. What are you doing? Did it take away my... It's okay. We can do it again. It's no problem. Let's do it one more time. Let's soften this edges at the bottom. I just learned that I could move this down. Let's go to about right there. Let's soften this a little bit. And then we're going to save it. I never knew it expanded. Oh, you're welcome. Yeah, so it makes it, it expands your image in like the AI part of Canva. Try to like predict how to fill it in. Bria, I know you said it earlier, but what is the price for Pro? $14.99 a month. Everything Pro. Let me tell you, they not playing. Jules, look at all y'all grabbing y'all subscription. I'm gonna have to do a subscriber live only one day for all the new subscribers. I got y'all. I gotta give y'all something. How did you blur the bottom? Using the linear one. So this first one. So when I use that one, let me see if it's gonna let me do it again. I have to click off of it and click back on. I drag this one here to the bottom like that. And then I played with the strength just to see. I want it up here though, like that. And then I hit save. I got right, me too. I'm the same way. I don't like limitations. Like, don't leave me out. What you mean? So you see how now it blended her at the bottom more versus that harsh square at the bottom? I could have lowered that strength a little bit, but I still like it. I ain't about to pay for this one, those brush one though. For people who do shirts, I know that would be very helpful. But they have a frame that looks just like that you can drop that in. Let's go find it. Because they're not going to play with us in our face like that. How you get us all hooked to you and then you're going to make me pay? You should have made me pay from the jump. Okay, stop, Brie. And then we have had these problems. Okay, let's go to frames. That's what I'm saying. If it's $20 a month, they might as well get out my face. Even $20 one time payment, you tricked me. How can I use it this whole time, but now you want me to make a payment? No, you should have made me pay first. Make me pay up front. And then like this one right here, you could use that one. This the brush frame right here. So if you was making a shirt, let me tell you, because we're not about to pay for that. We can use this frame. It's called Untitled. That's gonna be hard to find. Let me start this though. This looks just like what that one would do. And you're gonna bring your frame over here. And we're gonna go get our image. That's what they did, acting like we were fish on the hook. What's they call that? Bait and switch? I cannot stand that method. But it works for people, especially in the business field. That has happened to me so much. I paid for this community, y'all. Look at that. Use that frame. We ain't paying for that app. They crazy. That's doing the same thing. But I got inside. I already paid $4.97 to get in here, and then I get inside, and you telling me I gotta pay another $99 to access the module that I came for? Oh, I'm mad now. Look at that. We don't need that brush thing. We can make our own using this frame. That's all they did. Okay, let me see. Oh, can you star font without putting it in the brand? Can you star font? That is a good question. Let's see. 3 dots. Nope. I don't think you can star a font. I never tried. That's why I said let me see, because I don't want to say no without trying. Let me see. Can I right click? Nope. I don't think you can star a font. That's a good question though. I know when you upload fonts, it stay under this section, but you can't star a font though. That would be a really cool idea. Let me see if I can do it in textiles. Nope. That would be so dope to be able to do though. But as of right now, no. How do I sell on ETSY? I'm not the best with ETSY, to be honest. But the biggest thing is going to be to do your research up front, especially with other sellers in your niche that's doing similar things, to see how they are doing their thumbnails, their listings, their keywords and things like that. So you can understand your SEO and what you need for your store. Do we have somebody else doing and they ain't say nothing? Why you ain't say nothing? You don't want me to call you out in front of everybody? I won't. But welcome to the other DQ who just joined us. Welcome in. Welcome in. Somebody just grabbed the bundle. Yes, baby. Check it and see. And if you want to see what's inside that bundle, I ain't gonna call your name out because I don't know if you're gonna put in your business. Just let me know. Because I can show you what's inside that bundle that you just grabbed. And then let me check for this request because I didn't even notice somebody purchased. Oh, and I got a request here. Is this you? This is you. I just approved you, my love. Welcome in. Oh, wait a minute. Make sure to have correct keywords. Yes, those keywords are very important on ETSY. That's how you are found. That's how you are found. Oh my God, Sweets, why am I just seeing your post about a training? Why am I just not seeing that? Okay, I gotta look at that. Sorry, I got sidetracked. Happy Friday. Yes, congrats and welcome to the fam. You can just add your product as a digital product to ETSY and make sure to have good mock-ups. There you go. Come on, Sweets. That's my girl. That's my girl. Anyone can do tech packs. I don't even know what that is. What's a tech pack? I do everything in Canva too. Love Canva. Oh, look at y'all for the 63K likes. Wait a minute. You can make a unique brush stroke mask too to use over and over. Ooh, that's a good one, Miss Michelle. I don't know how to make that though, but that's a good one. I don't know how to do that one. The code is ready. READY. I just followed you back to design with you in mind. You better. I like that. Yes, come on. I'm ready to welcome you in. Come on inside. Thank you, Miss Sharice. Y'all, Miss Sharice be on it. If Kaj by you, let my girl know I said, hey. Okay, so really quick before I forget again, another thing I just wanted to show y'all really quick, and don't worry, some of this stuff I'm gonna be. Thank you for the subscription. Yeah, I'm gonna do a subscriber only live. I got y'all. I got y'all. Up here at the top, if you go to file, there's a few things in file that I love using that a lot of people don't know it exists. One thing is in settings, they have this thing where you can add guides, especially when I'm doing certain designs with match and move or planners or journals, and I need to keep it within a certain threshold. You can use guides, do custom, and do your different guides this way. So as you're adding things to your guides, it do give you a quick preview of where it would go. So if you needed to do columns, grids, custom, you can use guides to do so. You can also do settings and just show rulers and guides. So if you need to drag your own manual line, you can. And this line will stay on all your pages. So let's say, for instance, you was doing this planner, right? And you're doing monthly pages, but you need all the months to fall right here so it can be in alignment. You can use show rulers and guides to create that line that's going to be on all your pages to make sure your months are lined up together. Okay, you can even go left or right with it if you needed to do that as well to make sure they all started right here or whatever. Keeping in mind, I would do the longest month measurement first because July may start and stop right here, but September won't. You see what I'm saying? So I would do your longest month, measure it so it can be even throughout your entire design. Another gem that I like doing inside of here is find text and replace, especially when I'm doing templates, because a lot of templates have what? At a really great site or www.reallyGreatSite.com. I use find and replace to replace those with my information with one click of a button, because what I'm not going to do is change them one at a time. So these are really good for templates and things that you have, and you need to update a common word. Find and replace. All right. Guides are a saver. You hear me? You can use them to make stickers the correct size or labels. Yes, sweets. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Yes. So those are the two big things that I use in file besides move to a folder and make a copy. Y'all know I use those every day. Also resize. So say for instance, you was working on some content for social media and you started out sizing it for IG, but now you want to size it for FB. You can go right here to resize and they give you options to resize it based on whatever it is that you want to resize it to. Okay, so custom size, suggestions, certain categories, all this good stuff is under resize. Okay, I use that a lot too to repurpose my material and make sure that it fits properly by using the resize button. The last thing I'm going to leave y'all with today is share. So in this share option, there's a lot, right? This copy link is not a template link. This link goes to your original design. All right. If you want to be able to make something a template link, that is a Canva Pro feature, you need to go to see all and get template link. This will give them a copy of your original that they can edit in Canva. Not that copy link on the front page that goes to your original. This would go to a copy. The difference between template link and public view link is public view link is literally just a view link. They do not have to have a Canva account, and it's more like presentation style. Still a good feature to use for certain things like e-invites and presentations or stuff like that, but they cannot edit with public view link and they can with template link a copy. Okay. Presentation mode, if you was doing a presentation, you needed to present, you have this mode here. Okay. Another one I want to show you is under download. There's different file types. Okay. PNG and JPEG is image based. SVG is a Canva Pro feature that's image based as well, but more of your vector web based. So Cricut design users, silhouette users, they love using SVGs. Embroidery users use SVGs because of the style it is. Okay. PDF standard is good for documents that you're going to use digital. PDF print is for printing. Anytime you have animation or anything moving in your design, you want to do MP4 and etc. Okay. Oh, my foot. Where did you join? Wait, we got a celebration. Y'all make sure y'all follow Design with You in mind. Welcome her into the DQ family. Let me refresh, just make sure I don't have any requests waiting for me. And I do. Give me 1 second. So during our call on Monday, we will be doing a 400 DQ celebration. So I am going to just go over a few things first. And then we will turn on some jams. Y'all know I love doing, oh, I can't say that on here. What can I say for that? We're gonna be doing nice stuff. I cannot say the word because they're gonna get me. But yeah, so I'm excited. Usually it's Starbucks, I can say that and y'all can get the hint. But we'll be doing that on Monday during our call to celebrate us actually going past 400 DQs. Okay, send it to me on IG. Perfect. I'm excited too, Miss Katina. I ain't gonna say it, Brittany. I ain't gonna say it because they gonna get me the minute I say it. Okay, Design with You in mind. I am getting ready to approve you. You are approved, my love. Welcome in. Growing, right? They get me every time. They be ready for me to say something. They be ready. Yes, literally from the jump. It's been a long time coming, y'all. But I'm literally a prime example of continue to show up no matter what. Y'all get prepared. I'm about to preach. Showing up no matter what, because you never know where the journey is going to take you. There was days, hold on, let me turn around because some of y'all don't even know how I look. How do y'all know I'm real or not? This could have been a voice in the background. I look crazy, so we look and we don't judge. But this is me, your girl Bree, the digital queen. Okay, sorry. But you never know where the journey is going to take you, but you must show up every day like you get the results that you're looking for. Hey, there were so many days where I didn't make no sales. Thank you, so many days where I didn't get no likes, no views. I was stuck in that 200, 300 RAM. And it was just like, oh my gosh, like you put in this work every day and it feel like nothing is working or it's slow, or you start joining these communities and investing all this money and nothing is pouring back into you. Your return on investment is zero or negative, and it's a lot, right? But when you find something you're passionate about and you get surrounded about individuals who really want to see you win, it do makes the world of a difference. Like, y'all, it makes the difference. And you keep going every single day. Every time I see Miss Radiant, I think about this. She's a prime example of she show up on her live, her scheduled time every chance she get. And she pour into whoever, hey Jazz, how you doing, sis? Whoever is there to receive it that day. Whether that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 20, 30, 50, it doesn't matter. She show up every single day. And that's what I had to do for a long time. Was there was times when I got on live and it was two of us, but them two people got the best version of me, right? Also keeping in mind that people watch from the outside. I have so many brand deals, and the first thing they tell me is, we've been watching you for a while. Dot, 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 dot. And I didn't even know these people was watching, y'all. I had DQs who finally joined the Canva Academy. When they got their welcome message from me, they responded back, "Thank you so much. I've been contemplating for months now about joining. I'm so glad I did." I'm like, "Months? Where were you?" I never said nothing in your live, but I promise I was watching. Y'all, show up every day. Do what you was called to do. Walk in your passion, and everything will start to work for you. Thank you. Kaj, what's up, girl? Hold on, wait a minute. Okay, I just followed you earlier. Hey, sis. I'm new here. Thank you for sharing. Jules, you're welcome. Oh, wait a minute. Do you make any discounts to your products? Sometimes I do. Like right now, we got code ready on the Academy. If you're on my email list, sometimes I do like a $5 Friday for some of my bundles. I do got some more products that I'm working on right now. So I do. It depends on what the product is and what goal I have going on for that month. I love your vibe. I'm here to absorb all I can. Thank you so much for trusting in me and joining the community. Thank you, Radiant. Preaching your story. I got you, sis. Let me tell you, I've been there. There's going to be some days when you wake up, "Hey, Miss D," and you like, "Lord, today is one of them days where I barely got out of bed," but you opened your eyes. Amen. Okay, you start there. And whatever ounce you do have to give to yourself, give to your audience, give it. If it's 2 minutes, give 2 minutes. If it's 5 minutes, give 5 minutes. If it's an hour, give an hour. But give what you have. You don't pour from an empty cup or take it to where you are draining yourself, because guess what happens when you do that? You don't come back, or you drain yourself dry so much that you don't even know if you can do it anymore, right? So give what you can and give yourself grace when you're doing it. Okay? So if you have a goal or a vision to do something, do it. Do it. But I want you to do it at a pace that works for you. Not me, not none of the other DQs, that works for you. Because when you show up for you, being first, everything else comes. Christy, thank you for the rose. Everything else is going to come. Will it happen at different times for different people? Yep. I had people that started with me. They took off, y'all. I mean, they was reporting back every day, 30K, 50K, 60K, 100K. And I'm like, what am I doing wrong? And God said nothing but needing to mind your business. Nothing but needing to mind your business. Because you run by somebody else's story and somebody else's path, and that ain't yours. That doesn't mean you won't hit those numbers. That's just not how I want you to hit them. And guess what the funny part is, y'all? Those same people that I was like, dang, why that's not happening for me? One of them wrote me lately, like, "I need your help on ABCD." I'm like, wait, wasn't you just, it ran dry for them because they hit it fast, but God knew I was here for the long run. So just like houses take time to build up brick by brick, layer by layer, he waited till I was ready to give me the things that I needed. Because at that time and in that space, I wasn't ready mentally. I had so much going on. I wasn't ready. And I didn't realize, because I was so ready to get past this. I was so ready to get through this. I was so ready to get this money so I can get out of this bind, that I wasn't thinking about, when I get it, how long can I keep it if I'm not ready? Y'all. So he humbled me quick. Blinders on, focused on what I needed to do for myself at that time and build it from there. I couldn't worry about what the next person was doing and how they was doing it, right? I couldn't worry about that no more. I clapped for them genuinely, not because, no, genuine. There's a difference, right? I stayed obedient in my space. And he was like, if you show up and do what I told you to do, everything else I got. And y'all, he got. When I got to a certain point, he sent me people that I know was sent from him. He sent me Radiant, who developed this beautiful journal for praying because I struggled with that part. He sent me people that could genuinely pray for me because there was days when I didn't feel like doing it. You know what I'm saying? So stuff really started happening. And here I am almost 2 years later. So it took time. Some people took 2 months, mine took 2 years. That's my story. Yours may not take that long because guess what? What is that? Thank you. I've never saw that before. Thank y'all. Get it together, Bree. Yep. Okay. So, right. Okay. 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 So those things started happening. So now I'm in a position to help people based off of the lessons that I learned the hard way, and not even the hard way, God way, because he knew that I needed to experience things firsthand in order to help people. Because if I didn't experience the thing that I experienced on this journey the last 2 years, I couldn't connect the way I can with people. I can't help you the way I can. I wouldn't know that you need visuals. I wouldn't know that you're in information overload. I wouldn't know that you're overwhelmed. I wouldn't know that you're distracted worrying about somebody else. I wouldn't know that if he didn't put me through it. Because if he would have set me off on this journey, having me resell something, and making 20, 30K, that would have been my story. But who all would I really touch based on what I really wanted to do? Truly in purpose. Exactly. Not the hard way, God's way. Exactly. It's going to feel hard because it did. There were some days I was in tears trying to figure out. You asked the why me? Why not? You said this is what you wanted to do. Well, I need you to do this first. So when you do what you need to do, you're able to connect with your audience so they can trust you, for one. And for two, then I know that I can trust you with them. He wouldn't bring y'all to me if he didn't trust me with y'all. Thank you. He wouldn't do that. So I had to realize, like, wait a minute. All of this is for a reason. Of course, now that I'm sitting in this position to where this week was my first week full-time entrepreneur, y'all. Full-time entrepreneur. And I've had this dream for years. For years. Even before I got in the digital space. So I never knew how. I just knew that that's what I wanted. And then now that I'm looking back, I started graphic designing in 2007 with a high school teacher, Mr. Miller. I just talked to him the other day. He was just like, I'm so proud of you. And I'm just like, thank you. I started in Photoshop. 2017, I thought I wanted to be a crafter. So I got a Cricut machine. Shout out to the Cricut girlies. And quickly realized, no, I love the skill, but it didn't allow me to really connect with people. I got introduced to Canva and the digital space, and I'm like, that ain't gonna happen. And boy, was I wrong. People tell me all the time, like, you was brought into this space to help, but on different levels under this umbrella. And we're going to see you on stages and in communities and in-person events teaching this, but teaching something even more powerful. And I was like, how? None of your business. Do what I asked you to do, and I got the rest. And that's what I did, y'all. Every day I showed up. Every day I showed up. No matter what the statistics said, thank you, Gina. No matter what nobody else said, no matter what nobody else was doing, I celebrated everybody when I was supposed to celebrate people genuinely. And then when it was time for me to get my flowers, guess what I had to learn how to do? Accept it. Accept it. I had to learn how to accept my flowers, right? That was something I wasn't used to doing. And he was like, you think I'm going to put you in this position for you to bless and pour into these people? Then you're going to block the blessing? I'm like, wait, that's not what I'm trying to do. Well, that's what you're doing. I'm like, but wait, the conversations I had while I said, keep doing what you're doing, girl. Thank you. So it's so good. Sweet said, I'm so glad I caught this live because I may not need to see Canva, but I love and miss your vibe. That was the whole reason I joined your community. Sweets. Thank you, Sweets. Thank you, y'all. I'm trying to read the comments. You sure have. I've been watching you on your journey for months. Look at that. I'm telling you, people are paying attention. Your audience is paying attention. If you trust what you're doing, you love what you're doing, it's going to happen. There was times when I got on lives 30 days straight. I don't know who remember when I started my daily live journey. In those 30 days, it was 2 and 3 of us faithfully. And I showed up every day and I gave them my all. Now we got 80 some people in the room. If I would have gave up, if I would have stopped because I went 30 days straight and only 2 or 3 people showed up, I would never be here with y'all today. And I didn't learn this stuff overnight. I learned it through experience. I learned it through going through things. I learned it through being a part of communities and being me. And then I kept going with it and kept building it literally from foundation up. There was a time when I first started this journey, I had to rebrand and all, y'all. This journey was tough. I started out impression printing and breeding mompreneur. There was no digital queenpreneur in sight. The people on this platform called me Canva queen and queen this and digital queen, this and that, and it just clicked, digital queenpreneur. Now, fun fact, I say this thing every time I get off of live in classes. Even when life turns you upside down, do not let your crown fall. Guess where I got that from? Sitting down, thinking about it, and I thought about Dairy Queen. DQ, Dairy Queen. And how they turn it upside down and it don't fall. That's where I got it from. But I made it my own. So things started coming to me that I'm like, I don't know where that came from, but that's it. Clock it. That's mine, right? It makes sense. I love your vibe, Bree. So glad to be here to learn. Thank you for being here. We serve an awesome God. You hear me? And life gonna be happening. I told somebody the other day, like I feel like when you have a business, life picks up even more. And it's really there to see if you can stand in it. Right? Obedience is better than sacrifice. Come on, sis. Girl, you better speak your truth. I love this. Thank you, Kat. But yes, God did it. You put in the word, your hard work and faithfulness being rewarded. I'm telling y'all. And there was some times where I never saw this coming. I never saw it coming. But I just stuck to it. I said, you know what? If it's gonna happen, it's gonna happen. But I gotta do my part and then show up every day. Soko, thank you. I gotta show up every day. Life may be life, but God stays guardian. Come on. You better. Come on. Yes. Every day. Every day. Even with tears in your eyes, you keep going. Get your little tissue. Be like me. I kept a little box on the side. This little white, and we keep going. Little white. Thank you, Monique. And you keep going. Because I didn't start this way. Y'all see the Brie now. But this Brie been in the works for 2 years. Right? So yeah, that was it. I went a little longer than I wanted to, but that was on my heart and that was for somebody. And I just want you to keep going, okay? Whether that's in the community with us or just showing up on these live, keep going. Find your grounding, find your foundation, find what you're passionate about, what you want to do, what you want to help people with, and do it. Hey sis, it's been a minute. I miss you too, sis. Thank you, love. I'm glad I caught this live today. Me too. I'm so glad you did. I just followed you back. This was for me. It was for me. Yeah, y'all. You can do it for real. And I know sometimes when you hear it from somebody else that's already in a space, it sounds cliche and it sounds crazy, but you really can. You really can. Because when you seen the things that I started out doing, how, different things were for me, it wasn't like this. It wasn't like this, but now it is, right? But you have to make it that way. I'm gonna start my live journey soon. Yes, and set you a date, right? Let it be something realistic. So I realized I just followed you back on BLS Design Studio. Setting dates helped as well, gave me something to work towards. If not, I would procrastinate. And then I told myself, if this is my date to go live, what do I need to do to prep for it? So when I do it, I can do it at my best ability, right? And keep building it from there. So set you a date. As you work your way up to the date, start working on things that you can prep yourself. One of the best advice that I can give you, I know you didn't ask me, I'm sorry, but one of the advice that I can give you for going on live is knowing what you're going to do. When I first start, I've never, thank you for the galaxy. Oh, okay, just wait, y'all. Hold on. Just wait. Yeah. Just wait. I'm okay. Mm, y'all. Okay. We good. We good. Oh, okay, wait. Okay. We good. So yes. Thank you so much, y'all. Like, okay, we good. Mm-hmm. God is good. All the time. All the time. God is good. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Thank y'all so much. The love today in all these lives. I don't even know what I was saying. Hey sis, it's all good. We good. Definitely. You hear me? Definitely. I really don't even know what I was saying. I was just so grateful. Do you not know how you touched us? Yellow Rose, that is such a legit question. Cause I sometimes I do, but I feel like sometimes I don't. Because a lot of times in my head is little old Bree from South Carolina, the one who drove past the cows every day to get to her house. So you don't realize, and this is another thing to y'all, you don't realize how much you impact people. You may think that it's, little. You may think that you're just doing something. We love calling it our little business, our small business. But there's going to be times where you really touch people, right? And you really help them and not knowing. And that means so much to me on this journey, right? Hey sis. Um, Tears of joy it pays to believe in yourself. Yes, and we at 100K. Y'all. Stop. Oh my gosh. Mm. Yeah, I'm just gonna soak it in. Yeah, that's all I got right now. Getting back what you giving out. Won't he do it? Brittany. You need to speak big business, period. Big business. I got this shirt made from one of the DQs and it says the digital queenpreneur, but on the outside it says my name is worldwide. And yeah. YT, I'm gonna end the live stream because I sure forgot about YT. Y'all come over to TT. We just chatting it up, okay? At the digital queenpreneur.